Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. We are going camping again, and we are doing it in the backyard. In last week's video, we had a bunch of snow, but it's all melted since then. So we might have a little bit of rain or something, but I'm bringing along a new tent. We're gonna try it out. I've had it for a long time, but I've never used a heater in it or anything like that. So we're gonna test that out. We're gonna cook up some really good food, enjoy ourselves around a campfire, and see where the night goes. All right, let's get to it. All right, we made it to the campsite. Like I said, everything is melted and it is going to be a muddy mess. So this trip is just really for me to test out some gear that I would take car camping. Nothing that I would actually pack on my back or anything. So I'm probably gonna be running back and forth to the house and back. So we're gonna have a little bit of rain tonight probably. And so we'll get to test the tent there, and I've also got the buddy heater, so we'll see how warm it can get. I think we're supposed to get to a low of like 35, so it's not gonna be extremely cold, but it's gonna be a good test, that's for sure. So we have the portable buddy, and we've got our 3-season tent. It's a 4-person tent, so it's pretty big. All right, let's get to setting it up. We've got a lot of mud, What I might do is just come over here and take some of these weeds and throw it down on the ground. I don't know, this stuff's kind of like straw. Might help. We'll just put it on some of the really muddy spots. Okay. I think we're just about ready. Should give us a nice little bed to put our tent on, at least I hope, without it being too muddy. Okay, get to setting this thing up. Instantly got wet. Look at that. Should have known better. Should have known better. There's quite a bit of rocks down in here. Very rocky soil. Hopefully I can get it in there. Okay, so I got it pegged out the best I could. I needed to use some rocks on each corner here because the ground is so soft. And then I had to use a little bit of paracord here and to a rock there. Same on this side. All right, there it is so far. All right, we'll get the rain fly on now and then put all our gear in there. Let's put this little pole through here. There we go. Cool. All right, let's get everything in there just so it's out of the rain. Okay. There, that stuff's out of the rain for now. I'll keep tightening this up. All right, there it is. It's all set up. I went ahead and got some more straw and stuff and threw it down there because it's really muddy. But I've got it up just in time because it is now starting to rain. So let's get inside and get everything set up and I'll show you guys that. Okay. We'll hop inside. Whew. Okay. It's actually really big in here, which is super nice. Okay, so since we're car camping, I'm gonna use the inflatable mattress. I just got this at Walmart for 10 bucks. It's a twin size mattress. This doesn't provide any R value, but it'll at least be comfortable. Better than sleeping on the ground, I guess. And I'm all about that. So let's go ahead and pump this thing up, get it all set up. That's one way to warm up. I actually have to take this off so I don't get sweating. We're almost there. I need to get one of those electric ones. Or I can just be a man and just tough it out. Yeah, I'll do that. That's nice. Oh, this is gonna be cozy tonight. Real cozy. I got enough room to kind of sit up and kick it. Oh no. I got mud on my new sleeping bag or sleeping mattress. We'll dig into the backpack here. We got spare clothes. Got my pillow. Got some gas. For cooking in the morning, I'll probably use this. This is just cooking gear. Pots, pans. Got my coffee stuff in there. Okay. There is the tarp. So this is just a little tarp I got at Walmart. All my Walmart gear. It's supposed to be kind of an emergency blanket, shelter. It's fireproof. It's, yeah. So what we'll do, we'll set that down on top of here. Hopefully be able to reflect some of my heat back at me. Okay, something like that. Let me know if you guys, what you think of this. Good idea, bad idea. Or maybe there's something better you do. I don't have the funds yet for a winter sleeping pad, so 10 bucks from Walmart. All right. Pull out the sleeping bag. Yeah, that's pretty much it out of sleeping on my backpack. So this is a Teton Sports, Teton whatever, I don't know. It's Teton Sport? Yeah, Teton Sport. 0-degree sleeping bag. It's been a really good bag. I've liked it. I've enjoyed it, so that's good. Keeps me warm. All right, so zip it open. Set it down like that. Man, I'm probably gonna slip off this thing. It feels so slippery. And then we just gotta put our, actually, you know what I forgot? I wanted to throw out my my other sleeping pad, because this actually does have a little bit of R value to it. So maybe I'll put this down, and then the sleeping bag. All right, we'll do that. All right. Well, we'll get there, guys. I'm figuring this stuff out. So this will just throw down like that. Throw this on top of it. All right, everything's kind of situated in here. Nice and organized somewhat. Well, organized enough for me. Okay, so next on the agenda, I've got these little lights here, little string lights, and I want to string them up around this area somehow, but I don't have anything really to string them to. So I'm gonna go look for a log that I can kind of just make a little post out of or something, and maybe I'll be able to string them up from the tent back here, just over here somewhere, just to give a little bit of lighting ambiance, you know. All right, let's do that. Okay, we'll make our way over here. Hey, there we go. Looks like a nice little tree there. We'll pull that back. Making a fancy looking pole. All right, that should be sharp enough to get it in the ground, as long as I can miss all the rocks. I might trim it down actually a little bit so I can hammer it. right, there's our post. Now let's string our lights to it. Hopefully this works. All right, so these little lights, they just kind of come together and you can daisy chain them. So we'll see how far this will go. I've got to be able to plug it in inside the tent because I don't want it to get wet. So there you go. There's your lights. So what I'll do is I'll probably put them over on this side and we'll see how far we can string it. I'm going to need to change my pole position. And then I need to go make another one. So I'll come out here and then just drape it over this way, I guess. We'll see. I'll go get another pole. There we go. That was easy. Just pull that out of the ground. I don't know, you guys. I feel like it's going to be in the way of everything, but should have gone higher probably. I just wasn't sure about it. Let's power them up. Oh man. It's something, I guess. It should look a little bit cooler when it's dark. All right, I've got some nice dry seasoned wood here. That's what we're gonna use. Everything out here is soaked, so we'll start with that. We're gonna do an upside down fire and we're gonna see how that goes. It's kind of wet down there. What do you do, I guess? It's gonna be one of those videos. Everything is getting wet, so I hope this works, you guys. We shall see. So I'm gonna really try to get this thing going real quick. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use little tumbleweeds. Probably overkill right now, but I need fire. Oh. Go ahead and set these on top here. Hopefully the upside down fire will work. Basically what I wanted to do is I just wanted to burn from the top down, make some really nice coals that I can cook on. I've got a really good meal to cook. We're going to be using a wok, so if that tells you anything, it's going to be delicious. All right, it is time to do some cooking. I've got my wok here and I've got my ingredients. I'll show you guys these here in a minute. Here is the wok. I just got this all seasoned up. Even put a little bit of a Baum outdoor touch to it. Just got some trees, a little canoe. Just kind of put my own little touch to it. It was a fun little project, and I'm ready to cook one of my favorite meals in it. Okay, so for this dish, what we've got is I've got some really thinly cut beef here. Came from a strip steak, New York strip. We'll be using that. We've got some cilantro. We've got some flour sticks or flour noodles. We've got some mushrooms, water chestnuts, baby corn, and then we will be using teriyaki, sweet and sour, and some lemon. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna cook that meat. Just gonna add a little bit of oil to it. Gonna hit it with some salt and pepper. A little bit of pepper. We'll get that on the fire. All right, that's nice and brown there. We'll go ahead and add our other ingredients. Add in the little baby corn. That's probably good enough. Got some water chestnuts. Got some mushrooms. Lots of mushrooms. I love mushrooms. And then we're just gonna take some cilantro and throw it in there. Really want these long strings. Break it up the best I can, I guess. All right, now we just need some teriyaki. I'm gonna go quite a bit in this. Want some good flavors. That's probably good. Teriyaki, and then sweet and sour. Not as much of the sweet and sour. And then lemon juice. Nice, good, healthy bit of that too. All right. We'll just kind of mix that up real quick. Now we'll go get that on the fire. Got a nice bed of coals there. So set that on there. All right, she's done. Let's pull it off. Okay, let's set it right there. Oh man, yeah, that looks awesome. I'm just gonna garnish it with some more parsley just to kind of top it off. That's what I'm talking about right there. All right, it's nice and cooled off. Let's give her a try. Oh yeah, easily one of my favorite dishes. Teriyaki and the sweet and sour and the lemon. It's really a good combination. That's what I needed right there. Delicious. Well, it finally stopped raining, so that was good. Actually, it stopped raining before dinner, which was a major blessing to me. I'm so glad it wasn't raining while I was trying to cook on the fire. That would have been terrible. But dinner was good, real good. I can hear the coyotes out there. Can you hear that? Maybe we'll catch them later. Telling you guys, you need to get outside, enjoy yourself around a campfire, cook some good food, and even though it's wintertime, you can still camp. You know, just get yourself a little buddy heater or whatever. Just be careful. Can't stress that enough. We'll talk about that later when we get in the tent, but there's no reason you can't camp in the winter. I mean, it's probably the best time ever to camp because you don't have bears. Anytime I don't have bears, that's a good time. So yeah, we'll let the fire burn out. It's around 7 o'clock right now. It's not super late, so I don't necessarily want to retire to the tent just yet. I want to kick it by the fire as long as I can, but I'm out of wood and I ain't cutting any. Try to breathe some more life into that thing. There we go. I can sit around it for a little bit longer. Yeah, I'm really impressed by these lights actually. They've been awesome. I really like them. They supply quite a bit of light. Yeah, and they just make it nice. Nice little ambiance. Don't have to have a lantern sitting around, and I can kind of, you know, encompass this whole little area. I could get a couple of more because you can daisy chain them. That's basically what this is. It's 2 ropes daisy chained together. And I could have, you know, get another 2 and really wrap this place up. That'd be cool. They're BioLite sight lights or something like that. I got them for a really good deal. It was like 15 bucks a piece, which I think they're originally like 30 bucks or something. So yeah, it was a really good deal. They're nice and compact, so I have no problem taking them with me anywhere. So yeah, really digging them. All right, that fire's pretty much out. All right, now it's time to pull down the lights and bring them inside. Okay. All right, let's go inside and set those lights up. Not sure how I'm gonna do it just yet. Thinking, well, obviously I'll just put my power supply up top here. Maybe I'll just, got a little hook on one of these, so I'll just hook it there. Guess if I can. We'll just send them through kind of 4 corners. Yeah. Looks pretty good, I guess. All right. So I've got this little pocket over here that I can shove my boots in. Makes it nice and muddy, you know. Gotta clean it later, I guess. At least then I'm not tracking mud into the tent. I'll seal that up. All right, there we go. Close up the tent door. All right, we're in the tent. I like those lights, I really do. Those things are sweet. Well, if you guys watched my last video, I had a little thermometer to check to see how warm it got in the tent. And now that I took my boots off, I was supposed to put this outside. Back out I go. Okay. Well, this is the outdoor thermometer. So we're just gonna sit it right here, just like we did last time. That way we can see the temperature reading outside. And we can tell how warm it is inside. Back in the tent. So it's 40 degrees right now on the indoor, 38 on the outdoor. Now I just set that thing outside, so we'll see. It'll probably change. So I'm just gonna set this up top real quick, put it up here, and then that way we can get a reading, you know, up high. We'll kind of test it throughout the tent tonight. Anyways, we're inside now. I'm going to change so that I don't get everything dirty in here. Kind of change into some sleeping clothes. And then we'll fire up the propane heater. We'll talk about that a little bit. And yeah, we're just gonna get cozy. All right, got all changed. Just wearing some stuff that's a little bit warmer for night. I sweated a lot, so it's nice to get into some dry stuff. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and screw this in. Nice fresh bottle, I hope. I brought 3 bottles with me. I bought 4 of them last time. I used 2 and I had an extra. So I've got 3. You really want to make sure, guys, that it's not leaking, okay? Make sure that thing's nice and tight. Don't over tighten it, but make sure it's nice and tight. All right. Now I've got it sitting in this little drip pan. It's actually a cookie sheet. That's because this is going to condensate and it might leak. And since I have a floor on my tent, I don't want a bunch of water in here. We'll go ahead and turn this buddy heater on. Turn the pilot on. Gonna take a couple times usually. There we go. Hold it for 30 seconds. Or until you think it's gonna be on. Good. Now turn it to low. And then we're gonna crank it on to high. All right. Now what we need to make sure we have is proper ventilation in here. So we're gonna open this up. Open it up a little bit. Make sure we have enough ventilation in this tent. So we'll kind of open up every window, kind of let in some air. We also have a bunch of vents up top here too that go outside. So we'll open this up too, just a little bit. Actually, I'm gonna leave that one closed because that's right where I'm gonna sleep. We'll come over here. We'll open this one up too. There we go. All right, so that buddy heater is heating up and it's already getting really warm. Now, you guys, I can't stress this enough that if you're gonna use one of these propane heaters, you need to make sure you know what you're doing, okay? You need to make sure you're properly ventilated. Your tent has to have oxygen. Now the buddy heater actually has a low oxygen sensor that'll trip it and turn it off if it is running out of air. But do you want to rely on that? I don't. So I make sure that I have a secondary carbon monoxide detector. So that's what I have here. Okay. Now that's just I don't know, that's just something that's smart to do, okay? So you want to make sure you have proper ventilation, and you want to make sure you have at least 2 ways of detecting carbon monoxide. Because if anything fails, that's going to be a bad day. Now, I only run the propane heater while I'm awake. So that's another huge thing, you guys. Make sure you just cut the chill. I mean, number one, you need to have a really good sleeping bag, because that's more important than anything else. You need to make sure that you have a good sleeping bag so that you can stay warm in whatever temperatures you're going out into. And as far as sleeping bags go, I've got a 0-degree bag. Now that means that it will keep me alive at 0 degrees. Doesn't mean it'll keep me comfortable. It'll keep me alive. So you need to factor that in whenever you're choosing a sleeping bag. It's only supposed to get down to like 35 tonight, so I'm not really worried about it. I'll be plenty warm in here, no doubt. But yeah, don't run the heater at all while you're sleeping. Just don't. Make sure you have proper ventilation and you're gonna be good. So I can already tell it's getting warm in here. Getting really warm. Outdoors 35. Indoors already 50 degrees. It's climbing fast, and I've got it on high. So I don't know if I need to have it on high. It's getting hot. Wow. Also, you want to make sure you have clearances. You know, you don't want anything too close to this, because you don't want to have a fire. So you want to make sure you have at least 12-inch clearance from anything that's going to combust. So if you feel that your tent's getting too hot, move your buddy heater away. It's 72, 73 now in here. It's 35 degrees outside. So it's nice and cozy in here. And one other thing that I forgot to do is set up the trail cam. So I'm gonna have to sneak outside real quick and set up the trail cam. You guys watched me set that up in the last video, so I'll just go ahead and, well, I'll take you guys along. We'll go out there, set up the trail cam, and see what we can see tonight. Hopefully we can find something. I don't even know what it was. I'll show you guys in the morning if I remember, but there was some big droppings out there. So definitely something came through here. It wasn't a deer, and I don't know if it was moose. Could have been moose. We don't have elk, but we got moose. So maybe a moose will come through tonight. I don't know. We'll see. And turn it to on. There we go. Now it's probably gonna watch us walk away like it did last time. All right, we'll get in the tent and get it warmed up again. All right, the trail cam is all set up, and I'm gonna show you guys my screen here just to show you how I set it up. I'm not gonna go through all the details how to connect, but right there you can see my tents on the left-hand side there. And hopefully we will see something approach or come through here. I don't know. It'll be interesting. Now on the bottom there, you can see that it says it's 59 degrees outside. I don't believe that. I think that this thing's off by quite a bit, because I am sitting at 35 outside. So I don't really trust that. So yeah, we'll see what we can find tonight. It will be an interesting night. Like I said, I saw some stuff out there, but now that I made all this commotion tonight, who knows? Maybe it won't come through. But all right, so I'm just gonna relax for a few minutes. Kind of just bed down maybe. I'm gonna watch a movie, but I'm gonna check in with you guys here in a little bit and let you know what the temperature is in here. All right, see you in a minute. All right, checking in. It's 10:30 and it's hot in here, you guys. It is 103 up top. Now, that doesn't mean that it's 103 down here, but whew, that's toasty right there. I'm gonna have to shed some layers before I go to bed. I saw a movie called, oh, what was it called? Let me check here. I've got Amazon Prime Video or whatever, so that's where I get my videos, if you're interested. The Peanut Butter Falcon. Peanut Butter Falcon, anybody seen that one? That's gonna be the movie for tonight.
And Carl, you are invited to my birthday party. Oh, thank you.
Good morning, everyone. I don't want to get up yet. I'm still tired. But I need to start that heater before I get out of bed. Warm it up in here. Okay. That should get it nice and toasty in here. And then I can get out of bed and make breakfast. Well, it looks like I got a little bit of water coming in through the door here. That's not cool. I'll have to figure out why. It's been raining all night though, so I don't know. With a little bit of wind maybe pushing it against the door or something, I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. Oh, it's time for coffee. Oh man, yeah. Super rainy last night. It's kind of let up right now, and the wind's starting to pick up. I don't know. I feel like there's a ton of water below me too. It's like almost like a water bed. That's not good. Got a little bit of water in the tent. Oh, I'll have to assess the damage a little bit later. Oh, I love the smell of fresh ground coffee. Smells so good. Okay. We're gonna have some instant oatmeal for breakfast and coffee. A little fruit cup. Just real quick breakfast. Nice and simple, healthy-ish. Give that a little stir. Get that plunger on there. Let it kind of sit there a minute. We'll set that aside. Let it brew. And then we'll get our oatmeal going here. Open that up. Pour that in. Go ahead and cover that up and let that sit for a little bit. We're gonna have some good breakfast. All right, we'll start pressing that coffee in. If you guys have never tried AeroPress coffee, you should try it. Oh yes, I love coffee. Oh yeah, look at that coffee. Oh yeah, that hits the spot. Just hits the spot. It's nice and warm for a cold morning. And it just kind of peps you up. Peps you up. All right, that oatmeal's ready, so we're gonna try that. Oh, that's good. That's really good. It's honey and almond, if you want to know. Yeah, that's really good. So I slept really good last night. The air mattress was awesome. I stayed warm too. I think the Reflectix work. So yeah, I watched Peanut Butter Falcon last night. It was actually a really good movie. It had me laughing a lot. I don't know. I enjoyed it. Let me know if any of you guys have seen that or what you think of it. I didn't see anything on the trail cam. Nothing came through again. Maybe next time what I'll do is I'll just go set it up in the woods somewhere and see if we can find something. I don't know. Actually, I'll probably be in a different location the next time I do something instead of my backyard. Like I said though, I've got a lot of wildlife out here. I got moose, deer, coyotes, porcupines, skunks, I'm sure. All types of wild creatures out here. Just got to run into them, I guess. Turkey too. Got a bunch of turkey. All right, well, it's time to kind of wrap everything up in here. Head home. Try to get this stuff dry. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it. It's going to be soaked. I'm a little saddened that it leaked there in the front of the door. But I don't know. I don't know what to do about it. I mean, there's a lot of water out there. And I'm kind of like in a pool. Like this is literally like a waterbed down here. Looks like my propane's out. I have one bottle left, but I'm not going to use that. Guess that's a sign that it's over. Well, thank you guys for sticking around, hanging out with me, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.